Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel Walking Thoughts Nebraska. This is a continuation of our previous video. We just came from the Vatican Museum, and part of our tour is that we're able to go to the St. Peter's Basilica with our tour guide as well. And you're going to see all of those statues there on top of the church, and they represent the apostles and other important figures of the Catholic Church. It's a short walk from the Vatican Museums to St. Peter's Square to Basilica. Here we go. That's one of the bells there ringing. And it signifies the hour of the day. It rings every hour, I believe. And so as we walk along, you're able to see this, that St. Peter's Square. You're able to come in here on your own. We went with a tour group because, as I've shared, that's already part of our Vatican Museum tour. And it's always helpful to be able to learn more about the arts and sculptures in this church with someone who's knowledgeable about it. St. Peter Basilica is a church built in the Renaissance style located in Vatican City. We're still here in Rome. It was initially planned in the 15th century by Pope Nicholas V and then Pope Julius II to replace the aging old St. Peter's Basilica. The basilica was principally designed by Donato Bramante, Michelangelo, Carlo Maderno, and Gian Lorenzo Bernini. We are entering the door of the basilica. They know it as the Holy Door. The door is purposely based on peaceful and expressive decorum and a symmetrical layout. I tried to avoid getting people's heads or faces on the video, but there's just a whole lot of people in the church, so you're going to see them. They are the ones on the roof are the mosaics. There is only one part here that still has painting, which is where the Michelangelo's Pieta is. But other than that, all of the painting like drawings or photographs that you see here in the church are all mosaics with tiny pieces of tiles. That is looking straight to the altar, and then we're going to turn right because this is where we're going to see Michelangelo's Pieta. It's one of the Pietas that he had created, and you could see how famous it is. You have to really look over people's shoulder to be able to see it. This is the only chapel that has the painting, and the rest has mosaics, as I've shared, the tiny tiles to be able to recreate scenes of the life of Jesus, the life of the saints, and the life of important figures in the Catholic Church. More information about the Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica is one of the papal basilicas and one of the four major basilicas here in Rome. As I've shared, there are a lot of churches here, and we're going to have another video about churches of Rome. Catholic tradition holds that Peter, after the ministry of 34 years, traveled to Rome and met his martyrdom there with Paul. And his execution was the many martyrdoms of Christians following the Great Fire of Rome. And according to Jerome, Peter was crucified with head downwards. And that took place here, and that is where the obelisk now stands in St. Peter's Square that we've seen previously. And so they have built that old church from where the remains of St. Peter was buried. There are over 100 tombs within St. Peter's Basilica, many located beneath it. This includes 91 popes, saints, Holy Roman emperors, and other important figures in the Catholic faith. As you look around the design of St. Peter's Basilica, particularly the domes, when you look up, it has greatly influenced church architecture in the Western Christendom. This part may not be for everyone because this is a very eerie one of the papal corpses. Pope John XIII is there. It's preserved in wax and laid in glass coffin. Then as we continue to walk, that's the altar. That's the main altar of the church. This is an active church. It means that they still use this for holy masses and for other celebrations for anything that's happening here in St. Peter's Basilica. Look up, and that's the dome. The dome of St. Peter's rises to a total height of 136.57 meters from the floor of the basilica to the top of the external cross. That inside of the dome is the tallest dome in the world, and if you want to, you're able to go up the dome For this tour though, we were not able to go up because we were tired already from the museum tour and then the church tour. And we also have reserved tour in the afternoon that we're going to share. So we did not go up the dome anymore. But if you want to, you are able to, and you just have to reserve for some tours and some time for you to be able to go up. All around, you're going to see works of great painters, great sculptures of their time. The Cathedra Petri, or the throne of St. Peter, is one chair that is often claimed to have been used by the apostle, but appears to be the date of the 12th century only. But then Bernini turned it into an attention-grabbing piece. So anywhere you look at the church, you're really going to see great details of artworks, and it's an experience to be had. We spent some more time to be able to look around us and admire the artworks that we can see around this church. And then we headed out. We want to say thank you to everyone for always joining us in all of our adventures. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification bell as well. That way, whenever we have a new video, you'll be updated. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Bye.